the crucial parts, and then Molotov, the MBG corner, back behind forklift, behind quad, and one by the box in the bomb site, and then you just see what happens. Just wait for the cockroaches to get flushed out of the corners.
Yep.
But they opted to go for the dry version where you don't throw anything.
A little
it works out when they don't have any deagles.
Yeah,
they don't want
true.
DU.
See, that's always the danger. Is like if they got one player at truck has a deagle or one person on highway, it can get a little bit worrying. Oh, is this a set piece from HellRaisers? Oh, okay, this could be nice. Got Sticko and Smike setting up some smokes. We've got a lot of mollies. This could be what you wanted to see almost. That molly out a lot of the positions, play to it. But Fnatic are playing almost away from the site completely. No one's in the site. Yeah. This is a complete posture for a retake. So HellRaisers are going to get the plant. That should be pretty much a done thing. That's not going to be questioned. And
now double offs for Fnatic as well. So that's going to make that retake even harder.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
We do have some utility to work with, and no Molotovs anymore. They have only one kid on Twist. That could be problematic.
This could be a huge problem. There's still 3 mollies on the T side as well. They can buy time on that plant. They can deny it for so long. Going to use one towards highway. Stop that approach. Smite doesn't hit the shot towards truck, and now his position's noted. Olaf Meister will not miss that. He punishes those sort of mistakes. But there's still so many players to go through here for Fnatic. It's going to be running an obstacle course, and the obstacle course has guns at the moment. That's Sticko getting 3 brilliant kills back-to-back for him, just turreting around, and there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Olaf goes down.
That's what, like you said, so much utility for HellRaisers. That made the massive difference. Even when it became a 4-on-5 in Fnatic's advantage, as the actual push came in to retake the bomb site, that magical pop flash blinded everyone. Sticko gets 3 kills. It's all down to Olaf Meister at that point. He tries to go away. And now it's going to be 2 MPs, 3 FAMASs for Fnatic. And HellRaisers are very close from closing out this map number 2.
Yeah, this is very good stuff from HellRaisers. I've liked the way they're playing. It's nothing too flashy, nothing, it's not going to change the world, but it's getting them rounds and it's getting them in a huge position over Fnatic. No one predicted this at the start of this game, even after Cobble being close. It was like, that was Cobble, that was just Cobble. That was a different beast altogether. Cash is a different, different game, different time. Don't worry about it. And actually, HellRaisers have turned up here. It's, I don't want to take anything away from them. Obviously, Fnatic are certainly not operating on 100%. By the looks of it, they look a little bit worse for wear at the moment. But credit where it's due. It's HellRaisers taking the lead at this point. Now, again, wondering where they take this one.
And it's the question right now. It seems like HellRaisers is going for another default round here. This one by Door, and actually the rest of his team are making their way towards a bomb site. And well, the bomb is in A main, and they still have all the utility needed. 2 members from Fnatic, though, are playing A, and they have a 3rd guy on highway. So they do have quite a good system right now to hold off this attack.
Does it make the difference? Does it change how this round plays out? Previously, they've been leaving A pretty open, playing on those retakes. It hasn't worked. Now, they've gone back in with a switch up. They've gone for a difference here. But the delayed approach from HellRaisers is causing issues. They've not fully committed just yet. Now they will. Now they go for it. A complete whiff from Twist. He had a chance. He sprayed in that UMP. Did not do the job. It was not what he needed there. And now Dennis, though, can stop this before it starts. But he only gets 2. That's still pretty decent considering. And he's left it up in the air. Now 2v2. This is where you see Fnatic do these sort of rounds where it gets a little bit sloppy. They feed in 1-to-1 here. And HellRaisers, what are you doing, Smike? Just leaping up in the box, trying to make something happen in the last 10 seconds. Now Zero's left in an almost impossible situation. With time like this against him, it's not going to work out. And of course, Fnatic pick up that round.
I'm lost for words, Lauren. What's going on here? They had everything going for them, and then they just, in the end, just run 1 by 1 onto all of them. They're like, come on, show some respect. It's one of those things. I mean, it's hard to explain, but it happens sometimes to the best of us, where players just kind of lose their minds. They forget about the whole aspect of, oh yeah, we're supposed to be playing as a team. You kind of want to just close out the round because you're so close from winning, especially when you're the underdog. That's what happens a lot of the time. That being a prime example of what I just said. Now, money still, HellRaisers has it. They have full buy, full set of everything. An op in play as well for Smike. But this does give another lifeline for Fnatic though, and you definitely don't want to give those to Fnatic.
Yeah, how many times do you see it with Fnatic as well? They're the team that don't let those opportunities go to waste. If teams make mistakes like that against them, even if it's just, you know, the fundamentals, you know, trading well, going as a team, you know, having that real kind of power back to back to hit those sites as a collective. If you don't do it, Fnatic will say, they'll be like, thank you, that's great. Me as an individual, I will absolutely flourish in this. So again, you can't do that sort of thing. It will be exploited. Now, Fnatic, again, though, have to come back into this and keep that sort of mentality. HellRaisers looking like they want to switch something up here, and when it gets plucked out of the air, Sticko hits a bit of a blinder, and now already HellRaisers with that one-man advantage, huge on the T side, going to split up those CTs.
Yeah, they have the mid control right now. That's going to be the reaction for Fnatic. Not really all too much, actually. They are leaving that A bomb site quite wide open right now. They're occupied by Dennis right now. Just by the toxic barrels, but the attack is coming towards the B bomb site. Electro in a world of trouble.
He has put a bit of time at least. That smoke, that molly gives him a couple of seconds, allows the rest to come through, but Zero expects it. Pre-aims towards upper, and Olofmeister goes down. Now Electro's still staying alive somehow. In a decent position, but can't hit the shot. Allowing Sticko through means that now the cross has happened. The bomb's on the site. You've already got Zero watching the back. Bondic's going to plant, and Sticko's holding this. Yeah. It's not impossible though for Fnatic, but it's
very unlikely.
Very, very unlikely. This needs something, you know, only Fnatic can do sort of jobs. And now it's looking less likely. Dennis gets spotted. Pop flash out. Both players pop flashing their way out of this, and Dennis is going to run, as is Twist.
Let me spoil it to ya. It ain't happening. It is Dunzy. There we go. Twist and Dennis are going to be saving it, and that B hit is successful. Like you said, Allegro did a good job there, holding off the attack for quite a bit of time with that smoke in next to the ramp, and then a Molotov as well. But just not able to make kills happen, and eventually to lose the bomb site. And that's, well, all started off of that nice headshot onto Vincent in the middle. Mid take for HellRaisers is working out great. And as you can see, money definitely not great for Fnatic. They have an op in play, obviously, from that previous round, and Dennis drops an EOP. So that's going to be quite the jumbo sale here.
I'm actually nervous for HellRaisers in a way. I'm like, you know, these are the rounds that Fnatic win. These
are the rounds that HellRaisers would lose. Or
exactly.
This is the kind of rounds where the underdog, who's very close to winning,
gets nervous, makes mistakes.
Yeah. But, well,
so far they haven't.
So, well, they have once.
Once, true.
They did it once.
Very true.
So.
And they're going A again. It's all piling up. It's still very much possible.
An A hit coming in. Bouncing off that flash and comes in. Bonding just great bossing on his own, but it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Fnatic. Makes it a 4-3 now. Dennis with a pop flash kind of blinds himself as well. That smoke is going to buy him some time. He's going to make his way towards the door, and what are this place? They're super aggressive, and they don't get punished for them. Instead, he somehow gets the kill on the spike, and
there's no one to be though, and Zero can hold the rotate.
Yeah, but do they realize it's free?
You can't assume it, but you've got 50 seconds left. There's a smoke up on highway, so they can't see the players on A. But I don't know what they plan to do on the A side together. Zero's got room to work, but he's going to be spread out by Olaf. That means game's over pretty much. That's done. That's the round that should have been the closer, now lost. And you open up again that small window of opportunity that Fnatic normally just burst through. But their money's still not great.
Yeah. But was that the opening of the floodgates?
Oh God, don't.
That's the question.
Thing, though. We ask this and we say this every time. It's like, it's Fnatic though. You know, it can happen. And you say, no way. You know, HellRaisers, they'll be fine. Nope, absolutely not. It happens again. They get absolutely destroyed by Dennis then.
Still plenty of money for HR though. They can fully invest into this. Off for AKs. Now fast mid take coming in. And Twist decides to just fall back. Instead, it's actually not going to be just Angel here in the middle. The rest are making their way towards a main. Bomb is still down though in mid. Oh, he does have a teammate there. So might be still some ace up their sleeve.
Okay, so Fnatic have given up mid control pretty much. No one's really stayed out there to watch this, but okay, that could be a big difference now. Olofmeister pushed out of B, trying to get the info around the back. He'd been having good play towards it, but he got already found. He got found by Zero, so that's going to make them maybe think twice about this. Do we actually go back to B? Do we commit here? We've got a good step towards A, and they're going to go for it. Now Dennis becomes the problem. He's been a consistent factor of turning these rounds around, and again, comes up with the goods through the squeaky door, and now it's a 4v3 in favor to Fnatic. They had the advantage to begin with, and now they've just dropped it on its head. Bondic's telling Zero, get to B. We might have a shot at here. Now we don't. Twist was playing from quad. He finds Bondic in mid, and now you've got Zero on the run. He's got nothing to play out of this one as well. Yeah,
Dead is single-handedly just keeping Fnatic in this game so far. In the previous round, and still in this one as well. And Lecro with the last kill. Fnatic still somehow keep themselves in this game. And now, well, HellRaisers' money actually is it's not great. They'll probably upgrade some pistols, but that's all there is to it. And that's going to be Fnatic then 3 away from making it a time.
How many times do we see this possibly happen?
Well,
I don't know. This is one of those things that does happen. It does occur. But 15-11, HellRaisers should be able to close. There's no two ways about it. You should be able to close this out, considering what the T side's been like so far. But again, these issues, these errors that are coming in, is this nerfs?
Yeah, not a great fan of strategies where you kind of like the one we saw in I think it was what 15-9 at that point, a couple of rounds ago, where Bondic was in door, he popped flash one off the wall and then opened the door and just ran into the bombs out alone. Not really a great fan of that when you're playing against potential force buys. You want to team up, you want to play together. Try to trade some kills like this. Angel gets one, and that's going to be the A-bomb side open. But the problem is that the bomb is in kind of no man's land. I think they can pick it up, though. They did. So at least they'll get a bomb plant, and now Zero is on the flank, but they know he is. Well, it's still going to make a lot of damage. All of this down to 16 HP.
That was really good, considering you don't normally get away with that. Wenton's not going to let this one slip any further. Good play from Highway, not overcommitting just yet. You can see the HellRaisers kind of hit the brakes on the plant. Yeah, slowed it down.
That's weird, though. You want to make sure you get the plant.
I don't know why they kind of slowed it down this much. They had the bomb. I don't know if they were worried that someone could see the cross towards. No, I have no idea. Maybe hoping that Fnatic would get complacent, push into it, get some more guns away. Not gonna be the case. Not gonna be the factor. They could have been waiting on was it Zero going around the back as well, trying to make something out of that. So small possibilities. And now 12-15.
Well, let's see what HellRaisers have up their sleeves right now, because they've had some nice A-set pieces, for example, that have worked out great. They've been able to take over middle. Actually, they've been, they've done a lot of opportunities have been there for them. They've just not been able to close the rounds right now. It's been a lot about Dennis. He's done a lot of crucial kills here. Let's see if that continues, as it seems like it's going to be another default round for HellRaisers.
You said it before, we didn't like the kind of individual aspect that came with Bondic on occasion. That pop flash we just ran out against, what could possibly be a force up, or who knows what Fnatic were playing with in that sort of round. So again, let's see if they can really come together as a collective here, make that play as a team. Checking towards boost, didn't see anything there. So I think you can make the assumption to some small degree. It's kind of clear. You normally maybe see their feet, you see it on the radar. You can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse towards it. There hasn't been particularly many smokes in towards main either, so very few chances, and that smoke doesn't quite go right. Again, however, this is going to be run down quite low. They have 3 mollies to clear some of these corners with. Wenton could be in trouble because of that. He could be forced out of playing by this very position. So you got to be careful, got to time it right. This is all hanging on a very, very thin knife edge at this point. Smokes come in, Wenton sees nothing. He knows they're not making the play just yet. He needs to stay cool, calm, under this pressure and wait it out.
It seems like HellRaisers are just not even committed to this A-bomb. They're going to be boosting in middle, I think. No, they actually choose to go in the middle now. Well, it's just Zero, and then towards the A-bomb side now with 20 seconds left. Time is becoming a factor. They still do have 1 smoke to play with, but they have actually no real estate to work with, and there's going to be 3 Fnatic members on this site. They're just going to go down one by one before Bondic gets a trade, but that's all there is to it, really. It's only Angel now. By the connector, gets a kill, makes it 2.